I should get my time of...
Oh, your rulebook? Friends, welcome to Battletech Solaris Nights, episode 8100, Macgreggor versus Stonewall Jackson. First thing I want to say is that immediately after yesterday's show with Spoon as Seth, I started uploading the video and then checked myself into the ER because my heart rate was like near 200. I had fluid in my lungs. That's no longer the case. I'm going to be doing a couple outpatient things. But if you go back and watch the episodes over the last week, you may notice me continuously saying, man, I'm tired. Man, I'm really tired. Oh, it's so tired. We should end this early. That might have been it. Don't worry. I'm on some medication now. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to see a cardiologist to just get this thing solved as quickly as possible. And yeah, we're back on schedule now. I'm no longer sweating while sitting still, which I think is a good change.
That sounds like a good change, yeah.
So, Hunter, several things have happened for you. I've already, because what episode of Solaris Nights was today? Was it Varen's episode? We're behind because I have so many shows now. We're actually behind on the schedule. So yeah, Varen's episode's out, but not the holiday. Oh no, the holiday special's out today. So Seth Kabrinsky's episode isn't out. So I had to explain to you what happened during that.
Yes.
Because you clearly there's so much shit coming out lately. No one can keep up with it. On top of all of that happening, I have two notes here. First is that you receive a placard signed by Lord Prettybeard, indicating that any costs you incur during today's match will be paid for.
Well,
your
thank
mech will be
Lord
repaired,
Prettybeard.
and your rehabilitation medically will be covered.
That's awful nice of you.
Number two is that your time as stable champion ends in 2 days. Well, the vote starts in 2 days, which doesn't mean that it'll end. I mean, it'll end on the 28th. That said, only 3 of the 6 gladiators have attempted to shrimp for Jacobson. You're still missing the other 3.
So
and finally, you have received...
In my list, everyone...
I have nothing from Cosmo. I have nothing from Adam Kasecki.
Cosmo got it.
Oh, no. I see nothing from Cosmo. I see Kasecki, Adam Knight, and yourself. No Hillbilly and no Seth. No Hillbilly, no Seth, no Cosmo.
Cosmo. I'll ask Cosmo in Gladiator chat, but I'm pretty sure he got a partial success pimping primary vodka.
If that's how it goes, if he confirms that, I'll accept it. I don't have it written down here, but
okay.
That still leaves Hillbilly and Seth. So by their next appearance, you'll have to convince them, and they'll have to actually succeed, or the deal with Jacobson will fall through. Next on the list is that listen, kill missiles have been unlocked because everyone has made a successful advertising roll this time around. So these are like homing missiles that work on non-ECM, non-clan units. So normally they'd be pretty good, but, you know, a lot of shit going on lately. And number 3, I think it's 3, is that you have received a letter addressed to Apex Dragons, but it has been routed through your office.
Okay.
The outside of the letter just says HTA, HTI, FWL.
Okay. Hunter will open it.
Inside is a flash drive that obviously contains a video message.
Okay. I guess Hunter will put it in his vid germ.
So,
I'm assuming
HTA...
he doesn't have like a real computer, you know, because this is the future of the 1980s.
No, real computers are starting to come out now. Funded by that clan Diamond Shark Whispernet and the Comstar. HTA symbol appears over HTI, and you hear a voiceover that sounds suspiciously like Grimdark James that says, "Think you can pilot a mech? So do we. Hero Training Academy, a wholly owned subsidiary of the Hero Training Institute." And then it starts doing like a montage voiceover, talking about how HTA was created in order to up the draw of one-on-one mech combat and to drive interest towards fast and affordable mech training. The company is well-funded despite giving 50% of its profits to taxation, salary, and executive perks to charity. Its status as a charitable organization has served to deter investigations as to whether HTA is actually scammed and trying to take money in exchange for poor training, correspondence courses, and skill certifications. Now, they're not saying this exactly, but you're reading between the lines that this place may not be, totally up to snuff.
So they're not up to the Kenneth Cross good name, huh?
Listen, the Kenneth Cross correspondence courses are considered the finest in the inner sphere. HTA has selected Apex Dragons as an investment target due to the stable's robust internship program. They see two key opportunities of financial interest. First, they want to claim your potential fan base as a customer base. And second, the ability to establish publicly well-known mech warriors to endorse the company and its training programs.
Okay.
What they want is Hunter Macgreggor to come up and do the buddy Jesus and go, "I think HTA is a great investment of your time. If I didn't already know how to pilot a mech, I would want HTA to teach me." We're putting all of our interns through the HTA program. Stuff like that. It doesn't even have to be true. They just want you to promote it.
And
what are the rewards?
Yes.
Who can say? HTA's pocketbooks are limitless. That said, the Hero Training Academy is between banks right now, so they're only accepting cash. Listen, James made this, okay? I think it was to punish either me or maybe the audience. I'm not really sure yet.
I see.
And that covers all of the things I have for you. What do you got?
I am going to check on the interns, see how they're coming along.
Are you looking for anyone in particular?
I was just gonna do, a quick drive-by of the four of them, but if any one of them wanted more of a word with me, then I'd be happy to have it, but mostly I just, trying to do the stable manager, or stable champion duty, and,
Alex is unavailable. He seems to be undergoing a life crisis, so Seth did not train him in Seth's last session. Seth decided to take Brody's training. Yeah, that's the Hell's Horses kid.
Okay.
Seth took the training option so that he could access the Legends playbook. So Alex has been left with nothing to do, and now there's this very serious question as to if Alex's clan can he associate with Seth, given the last episode's conclusion. So Alex is going on something of a spiritual journey, which mostly involves skateboarding and punching things, and whatever else you'd see in a teenage coming of age punk rebel movie. Maybe he walks down an alleyway and kicks bottles and gets into trouble with the cops. Whatever that is involved with in the 31st century, Alex is doing it.
That's not where I thought you were going when you said spiritual journey.
Yeah, look. But sometimes to finish your spiritual journey, you have to hit that perfect kickflip. Okay. I've seen what Tony Hawk has done. That man went on a spiritual journey after he made the Tony Hawk video games. He said, maybe I have to get as good at skateboarding as these video games portray me to be. And then he did. He actually got that good. Osman is not unavailable to you, but he's also not looking to meet with you because he's too busy trying to pick up quote unquote consorts.
Okay.
You can still meet with Caspar or Percival if you would like.
I will meet with Casper.
All right. Casper is working on a mech. It is Cosmo's Kodo, so it hasn't seen any battlefield use yet. Casper reaches out to shake your hand with his cybernetic arm, and you can see the nameplate that says Sebastian Bassett on it as he shakes your hand.
I'm sure there must be an interesting story there.
Oh, I'm sure there is, sir. I picked them up with, whatever I could afford at the time.
I understand, and
They're third hand.
Glad to see that you're making it all work. I'm happy to have you here in the stable. Just wanted to check in, see if you're enjoying your duties so far.
I find the work fulfilling.
Wasn't exactly a ringing endorsement now, lad. Speak freely.
Sir, do you enjoy your work here?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm here.
Well, I don't know if I'd say I enjoy it yet. There's a lot to get used to. I wouldn't say that I don't enjoy it, sir.
All right, lad. Well, if there's anything that we can do to try to pique your interest more or give you a push in the right direction, feel free to let me know. My door is always open.
Understood. I've found my training officer to be very sufficient so far.
Excellent. I think at this point, Hunter is gonna go try to find Ro.
Oh boy, Ro. Excellent. All right, so Ro is in something like a Apex Dragons command center, and he's working on equations for statistical betting algorithms, like based on it's actually the reverse. So what he's doing is he's taking what people's betting structures for future fights that Apex Dragons is involved in and breaking down why they believe what they believe to see if he can find a way to give the gladiators an edge. You know what I mean? Like, so he's trying to break down why do people think that it's a 5-3 bet? What makes up that conviction?
Mm-hmm.
So he turns to you and says, "Oh, Hunter, good afternoon."
Ro, how are ya?
I'd say that I'm quite well. Unfortunately, it would seem that I am now an outcast among my people.
Well, that was kind of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes, I understand that I am to be removed from the genetic breeding program of the Scientist Caste, which I find to be especially unfortunate, as I hadn't particularly planned on procreating, naturally.
Well, you've been good to us. I want to give you an out. If you are interested in going back to your old life, I'll publicly say some horrible, awful things about you so that everyone will believe that, your place wasn't here and that, you can hopefully go back to the clans if that's really what you want.
He draws himself up to his full height and folds his arms behind his back. You know, he does the rear clasp, and he says, I have never been more honored to hear someone say that they would publicly insult me, Hunter Macgreggor, especially from someone who has had such anti-clan-like rhetoric as yourself. Thank you for looking out for me.
You know it would sound really good if I said it.
I have found my place here in the inner sphere. My warnings during the clan invasion went unheeded because I am a free birth, though I do claim some true-born lineage. No, the Jade Falcons rarely listen to their scientists, treating them as third-class citizens. It is unfortunate, but I must say, while the inner sphere is chaotic, fractured, corrupt, I have found it to be the place that I enjoy staying in because of their freedom of ideas and indeed their idealism.
Very well then.
There is one thing though, Hunter.
What's that?
Well, with everything that's happened in the last 24 hours, I've been thinking about dating. Do you know anyone that's single? I can't even do it. Just remember, this is 100% Ro. He's done weird shit like this before.
Well, Ro, I can tell you the best piece of advice I'd say is, don't dip your pen in the company inkwell. So I
believe I understand this.
Short of that, I'll ask around. See if perhaps one of the folk down at the Northwind Barracks might know of someone. Can you describe a little bit of what you'd be looking for?
You know, I don't really know. But you know this to be a lie, because this guy has been enamored with Astrid the moment she arrived here. He straightens himself up and says, I was thinking of consuming alcohol at the Cracked Canopy in order to find a partner. Do you think this would be an optimal dating solution?
I think you could definitely find what you're looking for there, and see our old buddy Punch Clock. I'm sure that he could point you in the right direction.
I heard he's a farmer now.
Yeah, but he can't give up the game, he's still.
Don't. That's me making a meta joke about Farming Simulator. Don't buy into that, Glimo.
I kind of got that, but
that didn't happen.
I was just going to roll with
say
it.
That. But he gives you a nod, unless you have anything else to say to him.
I do have one other favor to ask, Ro.
Mm-hmm.
I fear that one of our interns may be not taking the news so well. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with Alex Hell's horses, and Seth seems to have left him out to dry. I think he could use some words of encouragement from one of your people.
Well, I hate to say it, Hunter, but I am not one of those people anymore. Well, I will, however, seek the young man out.
I feel like you're in a unique position to give him some advice as to which side he wants to come down on. If he wants to stay as a spheroid, as you call us, or if he wants to try to go back to the exclusion zone. And I'll make him the same deal I made you, that if he wants to go back, I'm happy to say horrible things about him in public so that the clans will take him back.
He's totally worthless. He's done literally nothing. We had to beat his ass repeatedly. Yeah, he nods. He will undertake this mission, even though he doesn't feel like it's something that he'll be successful at.
I heard he's on a spiritual journey trying to find himself, so, maybe that's the common ground there.
That is very clan of him. Actually, I heard there was a member of Clan Coyote on planet. Perhaps he's seeking that person out.
Well, I leave it to you. Thank you, Ro.
Thank you. Okay, he nods to you. Oh, it's the Gwent nod too. It's,
All right, I think that was everything I had on my list.
Are you sure that's everything? Because if you look at Gladiator chat right now, literally everyone's like, oh shit, I forgot to do that. it's like 2 or 3 people all agreeing.
Well, I
yes.
already pimped Jacobson Unlimited, so...
Yeah. You're sure that there's nothing else you need to do? I'm not saying because I've remembered something that you haven't. I'm just saying lately, not remembering has been a common occurrence.
No, I think I'm good.
Very well then. You ready to go to your interview then?
I am.
How familiar are you with the artwork associated with the classic series, a Dragon Ball Z?
Passing familiarity.
All right, so so William is wearing like the blue Saiyan outfit,
okay,
and he's got a wig of blonde hair that goes straight up in spikes.
Okay,
he's definitely trying to pull off the Super Saiyan. It's a classic, it's a classic Earth culture thing. People did it for thousands of years, apparently. Listen, here's the thing to know about Earth in the Battletech universe. For some reason, they've forgotten everything that happened after, like, the 23rd century. Just completely erased off the maps. They have no knowledge. Comstar's like, oh, yeah, we lost those files.
But somehow they've got 20th century just locked down.
Yeah, it's so weird how the 20th century is, like, the basis of almost everything that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So William is just sitting, says, Hunter Macgreggor, my man, thank you for joining me once again. I think you've already made quite a name for yourself, working your way up through the League of Losers.
Well, so far so good. I did take down Leonidas, so...
Today you'll be challenging Stonewall Jackson for rank 60. How do you think this match is going to go?
Well, William, I think as always I'm going to beat the pants off him, and I would definitely guarantee my victory today, and I'd like to guarantee that victory to my dear friends at Ice Dust Studios. I understand that Ice Dust himself is missing at the moment, and
I heard just last night that they briefly found him on a dropship rescue pod after he had been kidnapped by pirates, but disappeared after the Botoli Mafia picked him up in order to get him to pay his gambling debts. This story just keeps getting crazier.
well, I hope that's not true, but I would guarantee my victory to Ice Dust Studios in hopes of getting their patron back in one piece.
We'll see what crazy things Ice Dust is up to next time he's mentioned. Listen, Zanalai was like, here's 5 things that could have happened to him. And I was like, what if all 5 things happened to him? What if he just goes on a wild ride for the rest of the season?
Excellent.
Hunter, there's been a lot of times where there's been a unspoken understanding between myself and members of Apex Dragons in this room, and I think We have had some tense discussions about current events, you and I, in these very chairs. Maybe not these very chairs, since we just had them reupholstered a couple of weeks ago, but you understand what I'm saying. Talk to me about what Saya Jade Falcon's defection from Apex Dragons and the events surrounding it have done to the corporate structure and to the heart of the stable.
Well, William, as stable champion, I'm gonna try to take the high road on some of the personal attacks against me. I feel like it's not the place of a stable champion to respond at that level. But what I will say is that apparently my words on this program the last time were prophetic. Apex Dragons is now completely done with Saya, and Seth probably should have spent more time looking over his shoulder at the clans instead of picking fights with myself or Brody. I'm just hoping that we can put all these needless distractions behind us and go back to concentrating on the arena.
What's your relationship with Seth like?
It's no secret that Seth and I have never been friends. But he is a member of my stable, and so I have a begrudging respect for his skills as a mech warrior.
He has publicly declared that he is a member of an organization calling itself Clan Wolf in Exile, who have promised to stand against the clans, especially Clan Jade Falcon. Planners for the Inner Sphere. Can we get a comment on you either officially as a member of Apex Dragons or unofficially as Hunter Macgreggor on this ongoing situation?
Well, I definitely wouldn't speak on behalf of the stable about this, but as myself, it seems a very strange prospect indeed, given the givens here. But what the hell do I know?
Hunter, do you have anything else you'd like to add going into your match?
No, William. I think that's all that I have, and I'm just going to let me mech fists speak for me out in the battlefield.
Right. I'd like you to make a political statement roll plus entertainment.
Political statements.
I feel like you've made a couple here worthy of a roll.
Alrighty. Oh, that's gonna be
what
a
absolute
6.
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go.
All right, it's not that people disagree with you, right? But it's like, what for me throughout 2020, when I was constantly making political statements on my Battletech shows, and people were like, Arthur, I didn't come here for real life. I came here for the mechs. So for you right now, there's people in the bar that are just like, oh, come on, man. I'm living this life. I live on the clan treaty border. I just want to watch Solaris Gladiators, okay, Hunter? Jesus.
Fair enough.
You must now suffer the penalties. Reduce your glory by 1. What's your new glory at? Hopefully more than 1.
Yeah, that will leave me with 1 glory.
Perfect. Enough to avoid getting killed, probably. As you make your way to the Steiner Arenum, the Coliseum, you can see that Stonewall Jackson is already bringing his mech in. It appears at first to look like a rifleman, but once you get a closer look at it, it's the distinctive Rifleman 2 clan version. It has a fully white paint all over it, and it has, you know, a Confederate flag on one shoulder and a cross on the other. It enters to the sound of Dixie with some occasional rebel yelling, and Stonewall Jackson occasionally stops the mech to wiggle its arms towards the arena. There's like a promotional video that's playing at the same time in the background, talking about this particular gladiator's sense of honor, decency, strategy that makes him the superior choice in the upcoming match. What about you, Hunter? Are we doing the Kyle thing again?
Yeah, I think that's, kind of the Hunter's sweet spot for this season is, the band's playing, and he comes and wings in, and then on, he's just kind of gets on down and ladies and gentlemen, I am Hunter Macgreggor, and I'm here for your entertainment today, and to show Stonewall Jackson that he should have just left it on the Civil War battlefield years ago.
Okay, let's roll. He's rolling his very honorable Lyrian Alliance dice.
Oh, the rollover. I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Okay.
You know how it is with the Starter Coliseum. We start at the water's edge, +3.
Galimo will enter through the western gate.
My God. But what about Hunter Macgreggor? There we go. I'm placed. Ten.
Also 10.
8.
11.
Well. Oh, yeah, I should probably reveal the mech. People around here may not understand the power of a Rifleman 2C and its 4 large pulse lasers and an active probe. And that's where he stops at. Actually, you know what? He'll probably just stop here. So he opens comms and he says,
Hunter Macgreggor, I got something to say to you, sir. I'm hoping that this will be an honorable engagement between gentlemen.
Always, sir. Always.
I apologize for the actions of my colleagues who may have treated you with something less than the respect that you deserve. I think you will find that on this battlefield I have no trickery to honor you, sir. I said none at all.
Well, I appreciate that.
that's when Hunter teleports behind him and cuts him in half and goes, but I still have my trickery. Really? Interesting. Okay, let's do it. Wait, which tile direction are you facing?
Oh, sorry.
There we go. All right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It puts me at medium with my LPLs. Let me go look up my guy's stats here. I'm not going to use that. Wait, I got to do the math again because they're pulse lasers. This is going to be surprisingly easy. what's an LPL do? 10? 10. 10 damage, right leg. 10 damage center torso. 10 damage left torso. 10 damage left torso. So you lose 40 armor points and several tons of armor off of your mech. It's not even close. Like, this guy doesn't miss at all. It's not that he doesn't miss. He sends it all towards your chest as much as possible. There's like a, like you turn to look at him, and all 4 of those squiggly arm barrels are just pointing at you with continuous flashes. And the little radar dish on the back is going whoop, whoop in the process. What about you, Hunter Macgreggor? How will you return?
So I will fire Gauss, ER large, and then 3 mediums and a medium pulse, which won't be able to hit. But
building some heat, I see.
Gauss and my ER large are going to be at medium, so 3, 4 for jump.
Look, we just need that Gauss headshot.
His walk. So aiming for 5s.
Sure.
Gauss hits center torso for 15.
Sure. It is done.
And ER medium hits location 5, right leg for an ER large. That's what? 8? Yeah, 8. So we
continue,
both
Governor.
require. I make my PSR.
You remain standing like a stone wall. But not like a really old stone wall, like a recent construction. A well-made one. Initiative is... Never mind. You win.
Yeah.
Ooh, I might just have to do it anyway. All right, there we go.
I'm going to roll to engage Supercharger.
Le shock. Your anime theme
1,
song starts
2,
playing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And run of 8 is what, 3?
Front of 8 is 3, yes. I'm alpha striking. Not like that. Left torso for 10.
Left torso for 10. That takes all the armor off.
Right leg would be hit, but the
What gets me?
partial cover. And center torso for 10.
Yeah.
Oh, you really have an exposed torso already? That's fucking crazy, dude.
That's 3 hits in the same spot.
That's Battletech, man. That's Battletech.
Yep.
Sometimes the weirdest shit happens.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 hexes? Is that what you see?
Yep.
Okay. I am gonna fire Gauss, 3 mediums, and 2 pulse. The Gauss is at short. The mediums are at medium. And the pulses are at long, but they're pulses, so they would count as if they're medium. So start at 3, 5 for the run, 6, 7 for the jump. So 7 for the Gauss, and 9s for everything else.
Did you miss the partial cover?
Yes, I did. 10 for partial cover. Okay, so that makes it so it's 8s and 10s. Gauss. Oh, so close. Where is that? Let it go. Okay, medium laser 1. Miss. Medium laser 2. That's a hit. Location 6, right torso for 5. Medium laser 3. Miss. Medium pulse 1. Miss. Medium pulse 2. Miss. Yeah, that's and my PSR. That's enough.
Ironically, I don't have to make a PSI.
Right?
I know. Do that initiative thing. 7.
9.
Um, I'm at 8 heat, so I have a -1 movement, +1 to shoot. Make your move, sir.
To go up 1 is double movement.
Yep.
Is it, and go down 1 is also double movement?
Correct.
All right.
Man's doing. Look, I need to start editing these videos and do like the algebra.
So to do supercharger a second time in a row, it is 4.
It jumps up by 2 points.
Yeah, so it's a 2 the first time, so it's a 4 the second time.
Let me double check that. Supercharger. So it's a 3+, so now it's a 5+. So yeah, you need to beat a 4.
I'm good.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's gonna be a run of 2.
Well, that's not great.
And I will torso twist to face him.
unnecessary, but sure. Think about how I want to do this. Okay. I'm just gonna keep alpha striking. Got to get into that right torso, brah. Left leg for 10.
Left leg 10.
Right torso for 10.
Right torso 10.
Oh, it's the left torso that I want. Never mind. Stop.
Oh.
Give me the left torso dice. That is a miss. And that is left arm for 10.
Got it.
And I just wanted to capitalize on that shit.
Okay, I am firing the same as last time. Actually, no. I'm not gonna. Now I'll fire the Gauss. Why not? So Gauss is going to be at 2 minimum range penalty. Everything's in short range. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So Gauss is at 8. Mediums are at 6. Pulses are at 4s. Gauss. That's a hit. Left torso for 15. You're on mute.
Said I wanted your left torso. Come on now, Hunter.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do the pulse lasers at 4s. That's a hit. Same place. Left torso for 6.
Colonel.
No crit. That's... yeah, okay. Second pulse hits center torso for 6.
Sure.
Medium 1 hits right leg for 5. Medium 2 hits headshot for 5.
Ooh. Not so good, buddy. That's not so good. The old Hunter Macgreggor kill his opponent routine, huh? Alright, he's conscious.
Third medium hits center torso for 5.
Okay. Armor's looking a little weak there.
And of course, physical attacks once we do physical attacks.
He PSRs to stay standing. You need one as well, and he's gonna kick. Oh, sorry. Let me let those dice hit the ground. You're good.
I'm good on the PSR.
Alright, kick is successful. Kick is left leg for 13.
Got it.
PSR.
And I am going to hatchet twice and then punch with the other arm too, because I have Melee Master.
Doesn't Melee Master lets you make 2 physical attacks? It doesn't let you also punch.
Right, but I could normally punch twice, so you can punch 3 times.
Melee Master either allows you to punch 3 times or physically attack twice.
Okay, I thought we... okay, that's fine. Then
let's discuss this. It's definitely worth discussing, because you're not the only one that uses this. I'm gonna open up.
The rules that I have say that it allows you to make an extra physical attack.
I think when you make a physical attack, that's your whole turn. You don't physical attack and punch.
You can. It specifically says in the hatchet rules that you can hatchet and punch. I have hatcheted and punched previously.
That might be right. You may be schooling me on my own show, which certainly is not a surprise to anyone. Malay Master. Let's take a look here. You can deliver one extra punch as long as a... Okay. Do your double hatchet punch routine then.
Okay.
I feel like I've missed a couple opportunities to do this in the past.
Okay. So I start at 2. 3 for my run. 4 for my run, and 6 for your jump. So hatchet 1. Oh.
Yeah.
I am going to...
Oh.
I am going to spend my edge.
A shock.
Got the same number. All right, hatchet 1 fails. Hatchet 2. Oh my god, the rollover. Another 5.
Hunter.
Punch.
Comstar played Despacito.
Okay, the punch hits.
Not the head.
No, it's location 1, which is left arm for 18.
Great. I'm good.
Was not what I needed to happen.
So you still need to make a piloting check, and I don't.
I'm good on the piloting check.
Let us roll. I got a 9.
While I'm updating my sheets. Now is the round when I lose initiative.
Go ahead. Listen, you've won initiative every single time so far, including the round where it really mattered for physical melee combat.
Right.
When I am the one in a melee mech, I never win initiative. Oh, really? On that left side. That's where that nice torso is, right? Yup.
Excellent.
Please proceed.
Means I can turn and hatchet you on the punch table.
Sure. I'm just now realizing this may have been a mistake.
Okay. I am going to hit you with 3 medium lasers and 2 pulse lasers. 3, 1 from my jump is 4, 5, 6 for your jump. So 4s and 6s. We'll start with the pulse lasers. Need 4s. First pulse laser hits 6 damage, center torso. Is that internal?
Center torso?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
That's 3 crits because of TRO.
Oh, never mind. Just fucking... Just send me, bro. My only hope is that you hit the jump jet and the active probe.
1-5.
1-5 gyro. Great. Going down.
5-5.
Jump jet. Come on, active probe. Come on, 6-5. Nope.
2-6.
That's 2 gyros. This is over. He falls. All right. Well, we'll see how the end of this round. The good news is you can't hatchet me because I'm on the ground.
Yeah, I suppose that is true.
That's it. I somehow managed to win this match by dodging.
All right. So that was the first pulse laser. Second pulse laser.
Go ahead.
Also center torso for 6.
Oh.
No crits that time though.
Sure.
Medium 1 needs a 6. Nope. Medium 2 hits. Location 5, right leg for 5. If that's internal, there's crits.
Right leg for 5. Not internal.
Okay. And third medium hits. Location 4, right arm for 5.
Okay.
1 crit if there's internal.
Nope.
Okay. That is my laser boating.
Okay, I'm alpha striking again. Headshot.
Ouch.
10. With a critical.
I am going to spend my
Glory. Could you take a critical head hit?
actually wait a minute. I can no I've got you know what, I'm gonna use I've got plot armor, so I don't take
The head damage.
you know what, no,
You don't take a pilot hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do no, you know what, I'm gonna take it. I'll take the damage.
Oh, Jesus.
One
Okay.
hit.
All right. Listen, I have to roll a critical, and on a 3, you die.
I mean, well, I couldn't avoid the hit anyway. I mean,
Okay. Have you taken any critical damage up till now?
I have not taken any critical damage, but oh, you're right. I can spend
you
glory
can use-
to avoid the crit.
And if you have plot armor, you can avoid the head damage as well.
All right, I will avoid the I'm going to try to avoid the critical hit.
Make the roll.
Remind me, is this a flat roll or is it?
It's 2d6 plus instinct.
Okay, so I get a +1 to this. That's a 9.
Okay, you negate the critical hit or the pilot damage, but gain a stress.
I will take the stress and yeah, I will take the stress and negate the crit.
So you take the pilot damage.
I will. You know what? Yeah, I'll take the pilot damage.
Okay. Good enough for me. Is that the first shot? You got first shot.
That was the first shot.
5 left side, left arm for 10.
Left arm for 10. Got it.
Need that left torso, bro. Nope. Left torso for 10 with a critical.
Okay.
I have you now. Nope, we don't have any fusion engines there.
I do not.
Alright, let's see what random ass useless thing I can break. 3-2 is your ER large laser. And as he goes down, he surrenders. This mech collapsing underneath him. Just like any good southerner, his mech raises a white flag. I saw an Instagram lately that was insanely good. Okay, I'll let that one pass. Yeah, so he exits his mech and he pulls his gentleman's cap off, which goes with the rest of his Colonel Sanders white military uniform, and he holds it over his stomach, and he gives you a nod and a salute as you walk off the field victorious. Before you make it to your interview, you find yourself being ambushed by Chris Cross.
Chris, my man.
So he's like, where's he at? Where's he at? Bring him out here. And they've got
I'm over here, Chris.
No, he's standing next to you and he's shouting, where's he at? So they've got like a dude with one of the shoulder mounted cameras, and William comes out and he's like, this is my man right here, Hunter Macgreggor. He just beat the ass off of Stonewall Jackson. And I want to say that if my man here is willing to do it, I would like to face a doubles match with him. I will be fighting, as you know, in an upcoming match, Stefan Amaris. And he will also be facing Johannes Rommel. I think we should turn it into a 2v2. If I win, I keep my rank, and Hunter moves up a rank. And if we lose, I lose my rank, and Hunter doesn't go anywhere. And he looks to you, now that he's ambushing you with this match request, to see if you're up for it. A 2v2 doubles match for ranks.
Like, Hunter has massive stars in his eyes. Like, he never thought that, like, he could do a non-exhibition match with his hero Chris Cross. So he, like, can't believe that this opportunity is happening. And it's just like, absolutely.
Good. Excellent. I'm glad we got that out of the way. We just need to convince our opponents, the League of Losers, if they'd be down for this. You know what? I'm willing to take it up a step and put my new mech, the Chris Cross, a custom frame built by me, for me, on the line. Pink slips ready. If I lose, they get my mech. So, yeah, William just is like holding a microphone and just says, Hunter, what do you think about this, about your match? Do you have any statements to these alarming events?
Well, William, I'm definitely looking forward to kicking some more loser tail.
Perfect.
And hey, with us two big brawlers, how could we possibly lose?
Someone wearing a Lord of the Rings dwarf cosplay comes in with a stretcher and just starts strapping you to it. You know, like he just literally bodily picks you up and slams you onto it. And he's just like, from Lord Prettybeard, we're here to take you away for your treatment, Mr. Hunter Macgregor.
So as Hunter's being wheeled out, he does the Buddy Jesus, and it's like, and you know, the best way to relax from a match like this would be with some tapes from HTA.
Perfect. Make your entertainment roll.
Nope, doesn't go anywhere.
Well. Look at the consequences of my actions. All right, so your mech is already repaired, and your medical treatment is already paid through by Lord Prettybeard and his dwarven cosplayers. They speak entirely in the dwarven tongue written by J.R.R. Tolkien. As you know, Tolkien's still pretty popular in the year 3050. Actually, you know, Tolkien probably would be pretty popular in a universe that only knows war, given the anti-war sentiment of the whole book. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do, Hunter Macgregor, now that you've bombed another roll and ascended yourself to rank 60 of the unlimited class?
I think at this point, Hunter's gonna train with Brody.
Sure. Brody looks like he's been slightly injured recently, but he's keeping it together.
You got a raw deal, Brody, but I'm glad you put up a good solid fight.
Duos with Chris Cross. LOL. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's enough damage for this week.
When are these guys gonna be watching this episode? Thursday? Well, friends, we'll see you on Thursday, I guess.
Thank you, AP, as always, and
yeah,
thanks
you.
for coming out off your own hospital stretcher.
Give me a break.
Too bad there
I was in the
weren't any
hospital for like 4
and...
hours. Not for my stretcher. It's outpatient. Outpatient. Yo, I literally listen. If you're not on Discord, I literally was like, "Okay, guys, I need you to be calm. I'm in the hospital, but I'm not worried." And people were like, "Chickens with their heads cut off," and I was like, "Calm down. I'm not worried, and neither is the doctor." Then I found out my heart rate was 200, and I was like, actually, I'm slightly worried. It's like I'm running a marathon, but I'm sitting still. But then I was less worried when it came back down. Friends, have a good time zone.